Hey guys, Pastor Jay here, and welcome to a very special episode of the Daily Sabbath Podcast. Today is our very first Christian Artist Showcase. Now, as you guys know, for the past few months, I've been featuring independent Christian artists on the podcast episodes. And man, I have just been blown away by how many gifted and talented Christian artists there are out there. And really, it's been such a pleasure to open my mind and heart to these new artists. And honestly, I just love promoting their work. I think I love promoting them almost as much as I do just making the podcast itself. And so from time to time, we're going to do an artist showcase where you can get to know these independent Christian artists a little bit more and just hear a little bit of the story about them and these amazing songs that they've been sharing with us. And so today, our first artist showcase is Katie Lawson. And man, ever since I found her music, she has been on replay on my Spotify list. And so I'm super excited for you guys to meet Katie and for you to hear some of these songs if maybe you didn't catch them on some of our past episodes. And so without further ado, here's our Christian Artist Showcase, Katie Lawson.
Hello, Daily Sabbath listeners. My name is Katie Lawson, and I'm a singer-songwriter based in a little town north of Atlanta, Georgia. I have a passion for using creative mediums to point people towards gospel truth, whether that's through writing songs or creating digital illustrations to convey biblical concepts. I'm humbled to be able to share the stories behind a few of my songs for the listeners of the Daily Sabbath. The first song I'd like to share with you is one that is deeply personal for me. My song Warmth was written several years ago when I became one of the primary caregivers for my grandmother, who had severe dementia. In the midst of caring for my grandmother, my mom was also diagnosed with 2 forms of cancer. Though this was one of the hardest seasons of my life, I also experienced the immense kindness of God. Warmth is about discovering attributes of God that you would never know without suffering. The second song I'm excited to share is from my second EP, Keeper. As I was working on this EP, I knew I wanted to include songs that had a foundation in Scripture. The title track, Keeper, is inspired by Psalm 121 and Philippians 1. In a world that seems uncertain and chaotic, it is such a comfort to know that God keeps His children, not because of anything we've done or will do, but because of His grace. I hope this song brings comfort to you as you meditate on Christ's grace.
To your holy
The last song I'm looking forward to sharing is an acoustic track called Like a Tree, which finds its inspiration from Psalm 1. Taking the imagery of a tree, I explore the idea of what it means to truly rest in the finished work of Christ.
Ground me in your mercy. Ground me in your truth. Ground me in your wisdom. For I know not what I do. And like a tree planted by the waters, like the road that leads me home, like a tree, plant me in your waters, till my roots found rest in you. Ground me in steadfastness. Ground me in your reproof. Ground me in your salvation, to kiss the wave that knocks. And like a tree planted by the waters, like the road that leads me home, like a tree, plant me in your waters, till my roots found rest in you.
Thank you for taking the time to listen. My music is available on all streaming platforms, so if you like what you hear, search Katie Lawson to follow along. If you'd like to say hello, you can follow me on Instagram at Katie Lawson Music. Grace and peace, Daily Sabbath listeners.
All right, so there it is. I want to thank again so much Katie Lawson for being our first artist showcase and just sharing her story with us. And I don't know about you guys, but hearing the backstory for some of this music, it just makes it even more rich. And so thank you, Katie. I've included all of her links in the episode description. Just want to encourage you guys to follow her and support her music and just support independent artists. Man, there are just so many great artists and so much great music out there waiting to be discovered. And so as soon as you get done listening to this, go and follow Katie on Instagram, go download some of her songs, go add her to your Spotify list, and be blessed. All right, blessings everyone. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Take care.